Yesterday, it came to my attention that students at Humber College in the LGBTQ community were, in accordance with LGBTQ Awareness Week, pushing what's called a safe, inclusive washrooms campaign. So this campaign is for trans, or what they call gender non-conforming folks, and they say that for these folks, using a public washroom can be an anxiety-provoking experience. So for instance, if someone's gender does not match the description on the bathroom door, that can cause anxiety for them. And so this campaign is about shifting the responsibility onto those inside the washroom to make that person feel comfortable. So they've created a poster advising students how to behave if they find themselves in this situation. And that poster has been or will be hung up in washrooms across both Humber College campuses. The poster reads this: if you're in a public washroom and you think someone's gender does not match the sign on the door, follow these steps. Number 1, don't worry about it. They know where they belong. So I thought, well, if I found myself in that situation, I'd most definitely be uncomfortable. I'd be uncomfortable dropping my pants in front of a stranger with a penis. Is that wrong? Does that make me transphobic? I don't think so. I think it actually makes me severely normal. Washrooms aren't just a place for people to gossip. It's where people use the toilet. It's where people undress. But who really cares what I think? I'm not a student at Humber. So instead, I decided to head to Humber College's campus to talk to students there. Watch their reaction. If a man, in your case, as a woman, were to come into the washroom dressed as a woman, how would you feel?
Violated.
At first maybe awkward because I wouldn't know what would be going on at first.
I feel kind of weird. I feel uncomfortable.
He's still a man, and we don't use the washrooms the same way, so I'll be a little bit uncomfortable with that.
I would feel so embarrassed, and then I feel yucky, kind of.
A little bit like, I don't know, I just don't see it all the time. I wouldn't think anything of it.
Well, it depends. Do you mean if he's like, you know?
Okay, so most suggested a certain level of uneasiness, awkwardness with the situation. But watch what happens when I explain how this is part of an LGBTQ awareness campaign. There's a safe washroom campaign that's going on at Humber, which is basically, if you're in the washroom and someone who walks into the washroom doesn't match your particular gender, the particular protocol for students at Humber would be, don't worry about it, they know what they're doing. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess so.
I would want them to feel that if that's how they identify, then they should be there. But that's a good question.
If he dresses a woman, he should still use the gents.
Well, I don't know. I never thought about it. Well, I think I agree with it. Yeah, I understand.
It's for, trans and everything, right? So I don't see a problem with it, to be honest.
There are 5 or 6 sexes. They insist that. I don't believe that.
If they knew what they were doing, sure.
Did you see what happened there? Most changed their tune. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that this campaign makes people who feel uncomfortable for feeling uncomfortable. Do you follow me? Maybe not for all, but for some, I think this is about a fear of sounding transphobic, a fear of being politically incorrect. Sometimes, though, this isn't about political correctness, it's about common sense. And these activist campaigns serve to perpetuate a myth that these common sense emotions are somehow rooted in stereotypes and phobias. They're not. It's normal to feel that way, and no one should be made to feel bad about it. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. What do you think? For TheRebel.media, I'm Marissa Semkiw.